Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today. As usual, you guys know the deal on this channel, man. We must continue to set the record straight. Stop the lies. Stop the narratives. Stop them from rewriting history. And in this video, man, I want to talk about Jrue Holiday real quick, man, because I've been seeing some more stuff that I'm not vibing with. And people are starting now, once again, we're jumping out the window here with the statements. And now Jrue Holiday's a Hall of Famer now. And this is what I see. Oh, man, Jrue Holiday's a Hall of Famer. Jrue Holiday's a Hall of Famer, blah, 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 blah. How the hell is Jrue Holiday a Hall of Famer? Once again, I'm not going to say that he is or is not a Hall of Famer. What I'm going to talk about in this video is how the hell is he a Hall of Famer, but someone like Kevin Johnson is not in the Hall of Fame? I don't get that to me. It don't add up. To me, I do not believe that Jrue Holiday should be in the Hall of Fame. But once again, they've lowered the standards for the Basketball Hall of Fame. They've lowered the standards, man. The Hall of Fame for basketball is kind of becoming a joke, man, because anyone can really get in it now. But still, there are still other players that haven't gotten in that should have been in. So once again, we're going to talk about this video, man. Jrue Holiday is a Hall of Famer, man. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel, guys. Once again, I am truly humbled, man. Thank you to all you guys out there, man. For real, guys, it means a lot. I thank you guys in every video because it matters. Thank you for all support, man. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, this is going to be a brief video, man. And this is not a knock video on Jrue Holiday, man. I think he's a good player, man. He's a solid player, man. He's, like I said, he's a good complementary player to a championship team, which you saw on the Boston Celtics, man. He played his role the same way he played his role for the Milwaukee Bucks a couple years ago when they won the championship. Now, what's bothering me now about Jrue Holiday is the talk around him. Now, all of a sudden, he's a Hall of Famer now. He's a Hall of Famer now because he won another championship. Now, if Jrue Holiday would have been the Finals MVP, then maybe you can have a discussion. Maybe that opens up a conversation for Jrue Holiday and maybe being a Hall of Famer down the road someday. But he didn't win the Finals MVP. He was a contributor on a championship team. No doubt. No doubt. The Celtics had a lot of guys contribute. Porzingis contributed, right? White contributed. Al Horford contributed. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, we know, contributed. Pritchard contributed. Guys contributed to the team, right? This was a very good team win, the Boston Celtics. But when people are saying that Jrue Holiday is a Hall of Famer now because of this win, I ask how? Why? When? Where? And I immediately thought of Kevin Johnson. You guys know on my channel, I always talk about Kevin Johnson. To me, he's one of the biggest Hall of Fame snubs in the history of the game. How this man's not in the NBA Hall of Fame, or the Basketball Hall of Fame, is beyond me. And the reason I bring him up a lot is because I grew up watching the 80s and the 90s. Kevin Johnson, to me, was one of my favorite players in the 90s. And to me, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He was a Hall of Fame player. Look at his career. The guy was really good, man. Really good. Going against some of the greatest point guards in the history of the game. Magic Johnson, John Stockton, Isaiah Thomas, Gary Payton. He was going against these guys. Kevin Johnson was right there. He was that next tier guy. After those guys, it was guys like Kevin Johnson, DeMarc Prices. So for me, I don't know how Jrue Holiday could get in the Hall of Fame, but Kevin Johnson still is not in. It's the same thing I said to you guys about Tim Hardaway. How the hell did Tim Hardaway get in the Hall of Fame, but Kevin Johnson's not in? I would take Kevin Johnson over Tim Hardaway. And that's not a knock on Tim Hardaway. I'm not saying he didn't deserve to be in, but how the hell is he in, but Kevin Johnson's not? And I'll go a step further. If Jrue Holiday is a Hall of Famer, and people are going to say that, I don't agree with it, if they're going to say this, then how the hell is Rajon Rondo not in the Hall of Fame? Maybe he's not qualified yet. I don't know. But I don't think you can put Jrue Holiday in until Rajon Rondo gets in. Like I said, I'm not sure if he's eligible yet. I think his last year playing was 2022. But until he's eligible, until he makes the Hall of Fame, then Jrue Holiday shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. I would say Rajon Rondo career is probably a little bit better than Jrue Holiday's. I believe Rondo's a 4-time All-Star. Maybe, I don't know how many all defensive teams, maybe 4 all-defensive teams, 5 all-defensive teams. I know he has a assist title, a couple of assist titles, I believe. So I would go with, we know he's a 2-time champion, right? He helped that 2020 Lakers team. Doesn't win without Rondo, right? You guys heard of playoff Rondo before, right? I never heard of playoff Jrue Holiday. No knock on him. He performs great. But Rajon Rondo, to me, deserves to probably be in the Hall of Fame before Jrue Holiday does. Once again, I'm not saying, I don't know if he's eligible yet, but I don't think you can put Jrue Holiday in. But then once again, we're going down a slippery slope here. See, we've lowered the standard so much now. Now you have to start going back in NBA's history and putting guys posthumously in. This is why Michael Cooper just got in. He should have been in, though. But they've lowered the standard by putting some of these other guys in. They had to open the door for some of these guys now. So now we're putting Andre Iguodala in the NBA Hall of Fame now? Or the Basketball Hall of Fame, excuse me. Andre Iguodala's in there now. He has a Finals MVP. What does he have, 3 championships? And a Finals MVP. I believe he's maybe a 2-time All-Star, maybe. Are we putting him in? I mean, this is what you have to start doing now. All of a sudden, like I said, you have to start going back in history and be like, okay, we got to put this guy in now. We got to put that guy in now. Because you've lowered the standard so much now. It don't add up. I don't think Jrue Holiday deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. But like I said, they've lowered the standard so much now, he probably will get in. But I don't agree with it. Once again, where's Kevin Johnson at? Where's Kevin Johnson? How about someone like Tom Chambers? Are we going to put Tom Chambers in the Hall of Fame now? Tom Chambers, multiple-time All-Star, won an All-Star game MVP. Are we putting Tom Chambers in the NBA the Basketball Hall of Fame now? See what I'm saying, guys? There's a lot of borderline guys now. All of a sudden, we got to open the door for all these guys to get in now. I'm not buying Jrue Holiday as a Hall of Famer, man. He's a really solid player, and he's had some big moments in his career, man. He stepped up for his teams and played that role. But to say he's a Hall of Famer is a reach, man. A reach. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.